Guys, we should be very careful of what we say with our mouths just because we are in love. Because what you say will likely be used against you tomorrow. At this point now, Peggy no send anybody mama. Peggy no send anybody papa. Peggy is just exposing the whole thing. Like when she made those posts, I knew within me that that post is not just going to end there, that there is a lot, that will still accompany this post. So my people, it has been back to back since today, concerning this whole thing. Another post has been made, and this time around, Omo, she has exposed the whole truth. You guys, the way she started it, she started it as if she wants to just gain advice from her fans. She wants to know what they would do or how to react when they are in that kind of situation. You understand? So she asked that question, and a lot of people gave her different answers concerning this. But guys, Peggy did not just stop. Oh, Peggy has finally exposed Frederick Leonard. I know that Frederick in his mind will be like, hey, so these days it has finally come. Because I know all this while that this whole thing is going on, he will be saying in his mind he don't want this his wife to go further than the one she have done, because they have been tackling it at the back. He never wanted it to come online. But you know what? As a woman, when you have gone through a lot, you have also endured a lot in the hand of your husband, sorry, and you have tried to see if he will change, and he did not change. Trust me, when that woman wants to, kind of start her own, she will start without turning back. Like she will do the ones that they even expected her to do, and the ones, you understand, she's not supposed to do. At this point, I feel that Peggy is angry. Peggy is not happy again. Peggy is like, she just needs to react, and that is why she's doing what she's doing. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Valid TV. If today is your first time of coming across this channel, please subscribe, okay? Subscribe for more premium gist like this. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much, my people. I appreciate. So, guys, just as I was saying, Peggy finally exposed Frederick, like this one. This one, guys, she finally posts the lady who is involved, the lady who has been doing this with Frederick Leonard, the lady whom claims to be her husband's best friend, that even attended her wedding. According to her, she has posted him. And guys, you all need to see how well the lady is beautiful. But even at that, as a married woman, does it mean that your husband cannot perform or what? Because if indeed your husband can perform well, what then are you looking for in another woman's husband? Because sometimes, women do something not because they want to, but because they feel like that is the only way out. You understand? It might likely be okay. Oh, she has been in that marriage and nothing should show for it. You understand? The man is not servicing her the way she wants and all of that. So in order for her to satisfy herself, she will like feel like taking decision. But this kind of plan B, it did not work. This one is pure adultery. You understand? So I don't even know the kind of face she will use and stand people, like face people with the way they have exposed her picture and all of that. You understand? And again, you know why a lot of people are busy judging Peggy so much is that, especially my gender, they say that she embarrassed them. Even if you're in love, what kind of love is that? How can you come out and, start making a speech on the day of your wedding? Imagine, coming out to tell the world that Frederick is good, like you trust him with all your heart. He's not a womanizer, he's not a this. But at the end of the day, you still went ahead to like beg him, telling him, baby, please don't change. But you don't know that men are like chameleons. See, especially if they know that you as a woman, you love them with everything in you, because it's quite obvious from what people has been posting back to back concerning this whole relationship, your colleague in the industry, what they have been saying, guys, concerning this whole thing. It's quite obvious that Peggy is the one who even loved Frederick more than the way Frederick loved her. Her love is even bigger than the one Frederick do. You understand? So coming out to make that kind of speech, see, I trust the internet. The way they dig out this one, they went and dig it out. They started using it to tell Peggy that almost she disappointed her gender, that she shouldn't have done it. How can she come out and say if there is any man who is not a womanizer, that should be Frederick Leonard. He should please not, change. You understand? But it's obvious he has changed. And the worst aspect of it is that, you know what? Peggy even saw the signal. She saw the handwriting written on the word because she was kind of blind with love. Yes, with Frederick love, as an unto someone who have seen Mr. Hampson. He's tall, he's huge, he's cute. You understand? And you feel that you have landed. You have seen a husband because it's quite obvious you got married to him at 30 something or maybe you're early 40. You understand? So you feel that you have seen someone you will call a husband. You have seen someone who will give you peace of mind, who will love you for who you are. But it's quite obvious you made a mistake because Frederick is a mistake, your biggest mistake ever. And not just that, look at what you said in your colleague presence on the day of your wedding or more. That is what they are using to judge you today. So guys, I came across the posts made by Stanley on top, concerning your marriage with Frederick Leonard, and another person, carried it. I decided to screenshot it to come and tell you guys something, that this is where this whole thing started. Like, I can't even believe it that Peggy was the one who even, kind of helped Frederick. She's the one who made Frederick what he is today. She's the one, who introduced him. Hey, guys, my ears has filled up. When I say my ears are filled up, you guys will not understand. Before Frederick now made it, because yes, right now he has made it big in the industry. But before Frederick made it, you know that they say it was Peggy's car that Frederick has been driving. In fact, let me just put it out here and read it out for you guys to see a whole lot of things that Frederick have enjoyed from his wife, Peggy. So this was what Stanley on top wrote. You understand? So he said, I thought she said the man does not womanize. Thinking aloud. The funny thing is that you even knelt down for this Akbamo and they called him my Odogu. She saw all the signs even while dating that film lord, jumping from one woman to another. She picked you from the gutter, bathed you, cleaned you, furnished you, made you and you were even driving her car then. P was all you had, but now you abandon her for another woman. P means Peggy, okay? I don't set trap for you. Any day you go slap my members or even shout on them, then you go know what I am made of. Atolocha. Film on top is bigger than you in all ramification. Anyway, this one is their own business, but I just decided to kind of get that point of what he said. So you have seen it now that all this why, Frederick has been enjoying everything about Peggy, his car, in fact, she made him who he is. Let's just summarize it. And now he decided to turn back at her by going to commit evil with another man's wife. Do you know that a lot of people say that we should forget about these things we are saying, that Peggy Ovire and the Frederick Leonard, they were in contract marriage, that the time have come, and that is why all these things started. So it's about time to end the whole marriage. And I was like, contract marriage? Contract marriage for what? Is she looking for a child? Is she looking for who she wants to take to go and represent her in somewhere that the two of them are in contract marriage? Anyway, now them open their house, make people they poke nose inside, because if to say Frederick keeping leg well, all these things no good they happen. Anyway, my people, wait till I get to talk concerning this matter. Let me hear from you in the comment section. If you never subscribe, I beg make una subscribe, make una share. I go see you now. Bye.